Hello, AI Seeking the Truth. Some of you have asked questions wanting to know if we have moved this channel behind a paywall or something like that. No, this channel hasn't been moved behind no paywall. Just I've been so busy trying to run the AI, abnormal investigations, and my channel called Wide Open Adventures, which is our outdoor channel. This channel, being the third channel that I'm running, it is a little slow right now. It's a new channel. But we are starting to get more content for this channel, and we are planning on continuing to grow this channel. So as time goes on, you guys will get more and more content. In fact, let's get into this encounter right now. When I turned 18, I wanted to leave my dad's and go live with my mom. My mom had my little brother 10 and my little sister 4 living with her as well. I was finishing my last bit of high school, left about 3 months when I had moved. She was in a 2-story duplex, the second story being the master bedroom with the bathroom and a closet. The downstairs was a big loop. You could walk in and turn left into the living room, turn right into the hallway that had the stairs up, 2 bedrooms and a bathroom at the end of the hallway. Turn right at the end of the hallway. It was a short hallway that had an alcove for the washer and dryer. Then it went straight into the kitchen. Turn right again, and you will end up where you began. The first night I stayed there, I had an air mattress, a TV, and my clothes. I laid on the mattress watching some show that I ended up falling asleep to. I was asleep for about an hour or two before I woke up for some reason. I think it was because of the TV still being on. And I slowly opened my eyes. As I did so, I saw what looked to be a massive spider about the size of my face crawl up the wall less than a foot away from me. I jumped up and tried to see if I could locate it. Now, I'm not afraid of spiders in the slightest. I love most insects, but spiders the most. I do, however, have a problem with waking up to a monster of one in front of my face, but when I got up to look, I found nothing, as there was nothing in the room for it to hide behind. I could not find it. I turned on the light and searched for 20 or so minutes. I wanted to take it outside so it wouldn't wake up and, cause me to hurt it, or for it to even wake up and bite me in my sleep. I just could not find it, so I turned out the lights and went back to bed. When I got up in the morning, I asked her about spiders in the house. She said she thought she saw a massive one the first night that she had stayed there, but never saw it again. I didn't tell her what I saw that night, since I know how my mom is about bugs. My mom is into paranormal investigating. She likes to go around in cemeteries and record voice and video. Well, one day I suggested doing it here and see if she catches anything. She left her voice recorder on overnight, and we reviewed it in the following night. My little sister stayed in my mom's room with her at the time. My mom caught what sounded like a little girl trying to get my little sister out of her bed to play with her. My sister is a stubborn one, so when she's tired, she's tired. After my mom caught this, she started recording a lot more. She caught footsteps knocking, as well as more voices. She caught the little girl trying to get my sister to play with her a few more times, but she's caught a lot more. She kept it in her bedroom when it was recording at night. She has caught a woman talking and tried to get her attention a few times, as well as an older man. At my mom's, my problem with the paranormal had followed me. Footsteps, knocking, obvious voices, as well as the stove turning on. My mom or I would constantly find melted utensils, as she had witnessed this when she stayed with me. She knew it wasn't my brother or I. She decided after dealing with this for a while she would set up the camera in the kitchen. A few days ago, by and nothing, my mom gave up and put it away for about a week before getting it out again. That time it got something. It was about 1:30 in the morning when the cabinets and drawers opened and closed. It only did it a few times before it stopped. About 30 minutes later, My brother walked into the kitchen trying to sneak a midnight sweet. As he was in the fridge, in the far back corner, you could see it start to darken and a form took shape. Its head almost touched the ceiling, and my brother never saw it. He returned to his room, defeated from his failure to find sweets. The next day we showed it to him, and he was horrified. I ended up working nights at the gas station there, so I would get home at around 1 to 1:30 at night. Part of my routine when I got home was to sit there on my phone for about 30 minutes waiting to see if I could get up and try to sneak some sweets. I caught him a few times, but most of the times that I heard things opening the kitchen, there was nothing there. We never caught the stove on video while it was in the kitchen. My brother wanted to record his room while he was sleeping. He would soon regret this. He caught what looked to be a child's hand moving through the wall, and it touched his face. There were a few shadows in the doorway that he caught, as well as the light of anomalies floating around in his room. The last one he recorded was what made him regret trying. This boy does not move in his sleep. Once he falls asleep in a position, he stays in that position until he wakes up. While he was sleeping, you can see a mass in his bed blanket, and all about 2 feet upwards the foot of his bed. He was so scared, he was afraid to go into his room for a week. After we started recording, we started seeing things more. Figures moving through the halls and the kitchen, even up the stairs. Most are the size of children, and we confuse them with my little sister at times. We also see the man and woman walking around. The man has old military boots on, but that's all I've been able to tell in detail. He is the main one I see, and my mom sees the kids. We only saw the woman when we were alone together. I've since moved out of my mother's house. She continues to have her experiences to this day, but it seems to have lessened for her once I moved out. Well, number one, this is just my opinions. When you go recording things, to me, you're giving it place. You're giving it an opportunity to communicate with you. And I think by doing that, you're empowering it. Um, I think that if you know it's there, you should rebuke it and get rid of it if you can't have a preacher come and do it. Also, seeing it under his bed, under the covers and stuff like that, I would definitely be in a hurry to get rid of it. But again, when you're using recording devices and you're trying to find these things and your mom is studying the paranormal, that's inviting to me and opening doors. I believe prayer is going to be your most effective method of getting rid of this and rebuking it. It sounds to me like you got some pretty bad things going on in your home, and I would be leery of them too. But I think if you do these small things, blessing your house, maybe using oil to bless your house, have a preacher do it, I think you'll be okay. The main thing is, remember, you don't have to allow this to happen. You can stop it. You have the authority in Jesus' name to make all this stop. So that's what I would suggest that you doing, that you do. And I think that that will take care of your issue. I hope this helps you. Thank you for sharing your story. It is a creepy story. It's a creepy encounter. And until next time, guys, just remember, you have the authority, not these demons that try to come into our houses. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for your support, and don't forget to smash that like button.